Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we'll be looking at problem 136 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. In this problem, which is a very tricky one, black is to play a 2-1. You'll notice that black is in a commanding position. We've got a 4-point prime over the best points, 7, 6, 5, 4. We still have our midpoint intact. White has a blot out here. They've got a blot in our home board. We've got 3 blots as well, but white has absolutely no structure here. So we are in absolutely commanding position here. But what do you do with the 2-1? Give you 10 seconds to decide. Hit the pause button. You are going to need the time. And I'll be back with Robertie's answer. All right, we're back. So Robertie's answer is to hit and then play 20 to 18. Now, let's discuss why, because there were a lot of deuces to play. The ace may seem obvious to some people, but my initial reaction, which, by the way, Robertie completely talks about in his analysis, was not to hit this because I didn't want white to engage in a back game. If white gets an ace off the bar, then they have a very strong back game, and it's going to be an issue. So that was my initial reaction, was actually to make the bar point. And here's what Robertie says about it. The time to worry about your opponent's miracle throws is when you have the game well under control and there's very little else to worry about. Black will, of course, hit with the ace. You notice how Robertie says, of course, as if, duh. Black hits with the ace, 13 to 12, and then look around for the best deuce. He has plenty of choices, and from an offensive point of view, they don't matter much. So 24 to 22, right? Doesn't matter much. 23 to 21, or 13 to 11. Over here, all give black excellent chances after a normal sequence. But suppose white throws either one of his best 2 shots from the bar, either 1-1 or 3-3. In that case, one deuce stands out above all the others, 20 to 18, preventing white from pointing with the miracle 3-3 on top of his head. That's the right play, but only because black's game is so strong that he can afford to worry about the long shots. By the way, this is where Robertie talks about me. Some players might be scared to hit here for fear of letting white get a back game. Don't fall into this trap. Back games are losing propositions, hard to time under the best of circumstances. Let your opponents play the back games if they want, while you score the gammons and backgammons. And let me tell you something, that is fighting words from Bill Robertie. He's saying backgammons, back games, that is, are losing propositions. Don't fall into the trap of not letting your opponent have a back game. Keep hitting him as you will. It's very hard to time a back game. Back games rarely win, according to Robertie, and I don't doubt that he means that. And it's very difficult to play them even under the best of circumstances. So in this case, he's saying hit, gives you more time to bring this guy around. By moving 20 to 18, you're preventing the miracle 3, double threes, from pointing on top of your head because your checker's going to be over here. So not a bad thing to do. And let's see what XG has to say. Let's see if XG agrees with the hit and moving 20 to 18. I'll be back with that analysis in just a second. And we're back with our XG analysis. Black is to play at 2-1. Let's see what XG says. XG agrees with Robertie. Hit 13-12 and 20 to 18 in order to avoid the magical double 3. This is the best play. There are a bunch of other plays which are only slight errors. The play that I was thinking about initially, 23 to 20, making the 5-point, is actually a blunder. Now, it's interesting because it's a blunder, 23 to 20. Well, it's close to a blunder, I should say. No, I'm sorry, it is a blunder. 9.4% negative equity. So the question is, why is it a blunder at 9.4%? Because you'll take a look at the winning percentage. The winning percentage for making the 5-point is only 0.4% less than the best solution of 20 to 18, 13 to 12 hit. But you'll notice that the gammons are greatly reduced. When you don't hit the second checker, when you don't hit the checker to send them to the bar, even if you make a point, when you don't hit the checker, the gammons go down quite a bit. So you'll notice the gammon percentage chance for the best play was 39.6%. The play that I wanted initially,
gammon chance is 33.1%. So it goes from 39.6%, drops all the way to 33.1. And the differential of gammons, there's an extra 6% chance of getting a gammon, and the cube is in play in this problem. You notice that our opponent has the cube. There's a massive differential of expected value. So please understand that, excuse me, I'm still getting over that cold. What Robertie is saying here is, again, don't worry about the back game. Hit away and get your guys into better position. It's tough to execute a back game, but you will get more gammons and backgammons when you send your man back to the bar. So I hope you enjoyed this analysis. I thought this was a very interesting problem. I learned something new. I hope you did too. Please like, subscribe to the video series. We'll be doing one a day to the end of the series. This was 136. I will see you tomorrow with 137. Thank you for watching.